Hi everyone, welcome back to Planet J Tarot. Today we have a love reading. It's a pick a card reading, and we're going to be looking at your current relationship, or if you're single, your past relationships, and what advice you are meant to receive from Spirit in regards to your person, the person on your mind, your love life in general. Yeah. So we have two cards to choose from today. I don't know what they say just yet, but we will flip them over in your reading. So this is card number 1, and this is card number 2 with the selenite in the middle to split the energy. So I suggest that you choose one card, but do as you want. And yeah, we're going to get started in about 40 seconds, so you have a little bit of time to choose your card. So we're going to be looking at your relationships, your approach to relationships, how you show up as a partner, the types of partners you attract, and any advice for you in the future. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll give you about 30 more seconds to choose your card. Ten more seconds. Here we go. Hi, card number 1. Welcome to your reading. I hope you watched the intro. And now we're going to be revealing the card you chose, which is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Interesting. Okay, so Spirit, can you tap me in? What does this mean for the viewer? What does this mean for the viewer? Tell me about the viewer and what messages they need to hear when it comes to, look, love, the sword and the rose, and coffee cup. Both wanted, or all three of these wanted to come out. I'm not going to take them. If they come out later, sure, but we're going to be taking the cards one by one right now. Okay. Let's mix them up in there good and see, if anything repeats. So what's the message for the viewer? Okay, we got not enough. Sorry, discard, not enough. Okay, what else? What else? Spirit. Ascending. Cool. Okay, and we'll look at the bottom of the deck in a second. Let's just keep shuffling and see what else comes out, okay? What else do we have to tell the viewer, Spirit, in regards to their love life? Anything? Heart with a key wanted to come flying out. And then this time card, as well as, I think this is the soulmate card, in healing heart. Ooh, paradise and kisses. Interesting. Okay, what else? Lightning. We're going to take one more card to clarify the lightning. Okay, thank you. And then the bottom of the deck. All right, so tell me more about the types of partners card number 1 attracts and how they show up in their relationships as well. Clear and concise messages, please. Okay. I know the shuffling part can be difficult, but I channel while I shuffle. So Saturn came out. Okay, well that makes a lot of sense. Actually, okay, makes sense. Okay, what else? One more for card number 1. Okay. Should I zoom out? Let me zoom out. 1, 2, 3. Just want to make sure that we have enough space here for all the cards, because I am going to be pulling some tarot as well. Keep in mind, if at any point I say this is the type of partner you attract, but it sounds like you, or vice versa, you can flip the roles if you need to. But for the sake of not confusing things, just remind yourself to do that if you feel compelled. So let's get 3 more cards, and then we'll get into the reading. I know for those of you that aren't watching live, you're probably gonna skip this part, but that's okay. The Sun. Okay, so you got the Sun card. That's beautiful energy, by the way. What else? What about love? The Hanged One and the Page of Cups. Okay. Anything else? Spirit? I'm going to actually move you up here. I'll show you those cards in a second. We're almost done. We only have 4 more cards. And then your reading will start. 4 of Cups wanted to come out as well. Interesting how you got the Sun and the 4 of Cups in your energy. And we have the 3 of Wands. What else? I'm sorry, this is the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, I apologize. What else? Queen of Pentacles. And the Temperance card. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Okay. Right, let's just take it slow. Let's take this message slow because I feel like this one's going to be for my group of people that can be a bit complicated when it comes to love, or maybe your relationships has been complicated, or how you feel about love is complicated. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have Hammer, Sabotage, Rebuilding, Interrogation, Repetitive, and Persistent. It also says working on it. Okay, bottom of this deck it says Girl with a Snake, Empath, Narcissist Paradigm, Being Charmed or Used, Enable Boundaries. Okay, what's this card? Date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, and planning to set a date. And this one says healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. Okay. Saturn came out, and this says feeling restricted, experiencing struggle, learn hard work, and patience. I'm reading them all to you because I want you to know like what points I'm connecting to during the reading. But okay, immutable, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. I kind of sensed that when the Hanged One wanted to come out, the Hanged Man wanted to come out earlier. Cancer, nurture, comfort, and protection. And Uranus, radically changing. And the other card that flipped over was the Eight of Swords. So the Sun card, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Okay. I feel like in this group, you're confident in who you are as a person, but you're not very confident in love. And I'm not sure why that is, but that's kind of what is coming through here from Spirit. And that's okay. Like, there are a lot of reasons why people may feel that way when it comes to love or relationships. For this group, if you're in a relationship, I feel like the message will be a bit different rather than my singles here. So I guess you'll have to, take them as they come, and I'll try to split it up for both because I recognize I didn't put a split, on this reading for that. But I feel like when it comes to you, card number 1, with the Not Enough and the Ascending cards, I see that your approach to relationships and your hopes for relationships are, I feel like they're difficult because I feel like in some way, it's like, I don't know if it's that you always feel like the shoe is going to drop. You're looking for problems where there aren't really problems in relationships. There could be some sort of jealousy or insecurity in your relationships. I don't know if it's coming from you though, because you're showing up as the Sun card. So I don't know if you attract partners like this. I don't know if you attract partners that like are trying to get to a point of like fully loving themselves and like making healthy choices, but maybe like they just, I don't want to say don't get there, but like maybe it just takes a while for them to get there. Because what I'm also seeing with the Ascending card is that your hopes for love in general is to actually like have a relationship where you can actually overcome the problems instead of like, I don't know, maybe like separating or just struggling. Like your hopes for a relationship is to be with someone that you can grow and expand with, and somebody who's actually ready to be in a relationship. Now, of course, if you're in a relationship right now, then this could mean that maybe you're having problems in your relationship because your partner is lacking some sort of confidence. They could self-sabotage a lot in your relationships, or maybe that's you. Again, flip the roles if you need to. But I'm also seeing that with the Hammer card being on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is the types of people you attract. Yeah, you attract the types of people like this that I don't know, I feel like your relationship changes them and like makes them a better person and heals them in some sort of way with the Temperance card, but I just don't feel like you get enough from them. You get the not enough side of them. So some of you guys, you may attract partners that are a bit overwhelmed by your sun energy and may even like confuse you or make you feel like, I don't want to say like held down or held back, but like with the Eight of Swords, it just is like these two energies are so conflicting. You see how like one person here is really happy and their inner child is like vibrant, they're confident, they see things true and clear. But here with the Eight of Swords, there's no way for her to see things true and clear because she literally has this mask over her eyes, and she could easily break through from these not even chains. You see, these aren't even chains, but she's still stuck there. And so what that kind of tells me is that I feel like you may go into relationships really wanting to be this like sun card, but as time goes on, like I don't know if it's just the nature of that person just rubs off on you. Yeah, you could be an empath, or you could be the type of person where it's like the company you keep is very important, especially if you have mutable signs in your chart, because I just feel like their energy will rub off on you. It's the same way where it's like if you're around friends that aren't, looking towards the future or have any goals or whatever, you will usually outgrow those people at some point. So I feel like that could be what it is in your relationships, because I'm seeing the ascending here, but it also says learning and expansion and transcending obstacles. So it could be that you feel like you attract partners that don't want to overcome their life problems, or maybe it's just really difficult for them to do. And sometimes maybe you end up feeling guilty for your happiness or your vibrance or whatever. I don't know if you attract like partners that have had a difficult relationship with their family or past partners or whatever, and maybe they're just not like 100% confident in relationships, because I don't really feel like that's you. But some of you guys, maybe now you feel less confident in relationships because of the experiences that you've had. Because I do feel like sometimes with the Four of Cups, I don't know if you get really sad, or if it's like you start engaging with people that are nice people but they're not good for you, and there's actually an option that's being offered to you with the Four of Cups that you ignore because you want to be with your person, or you want to be with someone from the past, or you're just really sad from the way that things went. Because as I move forward through the spread, I see Saturn and mutable, and I feel like what you look for in a partner is somebody that knows what it is to like work hard and have experienced some sort of struggle and restrictions or whatever, and patience, because maybe you've gone through those things but you've overcome them with an optimistic spirit. But I feel like instead you could be attracting partners that feel really boggled down by these things. Wait, let me not say that. Hold on. I'm not tapping into your partner just yet. But I do feel like in your mind, it's like you want someone, like I said, that is willing to overcome obstacles, because they know life is not easy, love is not easy, but it should be worth it. But instead, you may attract partners. Hey, Redbeard, did you just get your nails done? Oh, I did these yesterday. I did that. I did my nails yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. Thanks for commenting. Nice to see you again. Now with the mutable sign coming through, I feel like what you need in a relationship is somebody who is open to change, like someone who can go with the flow, someone who is welcoming. Like I feel like you maybe you've always been attracted to the one with the chip on their shoulder, or the one that has depth to them or something like that. But I feel like sometimes people go through things and they're not willing to look on the brighter side after they go through those things. So you may want someone that has similar experiences to you, but just because someone has a similar experience to you doesn't mean that they're going to like take the same lesson, if that makes sense. And I feel like that could be something, some sort of advice for you to hear when it comes to choosing your partners, because I feel like you could be an amazing partner. You know what I mean? But the fact is that even looking at the spread, all of those great qualities are kind of being overshadowed here by the energy of the people you attract. So I don't, yeah, honestly, and maybe you felt this, but now moving down to the date, lightning, and healthy choices card here. So this talks more about like how your partners act in a relationship, and it says that they. Okay, so some of you guys maybe do have partners that want to take you out or take you out on a date or whatever. or say that they're open to meeting someone new or whatever, but like maybe they don't give you what you need to have a, how do you say that, like a adult relationship, if that makes sense. Like, you know how like you know how like when you're in middle school and like some people in middle school, they have like their girlfriends and their boyfriends or whatever, and maybe they go to the movies or whatever, but y'all go home and your parents feed you after. You could have partners like that where it's like y'all can hang out or whatever, but it's like when it comes to planning a future or, you know, just like picturing life together, that could be an issue because this says date. It doesn't say get married. It doesn't say, you know, forever union. In fact, it doesn't even say relationship. It just says date. So I feel like some of you guys, you may attract partners where it's like maybe you think it's going somewhere, and it just doesn't, or maybe they start second guessing themselves and get afraid. I'm not quite sure what happens there, but I do see date, but then there's sudden change right after. With the lightning card, I asked to clarify it and I got healthy choices here. The lightning card talks about an epiphany and some sort of upheaval in a relationship. And to me, this kind of feels like the tower. This is my tower card in this deck. So I don't know if it's that. Hold on. The tower is like when there's an inevitable like collapse because there's like a crack or the foundation in a relationship or a situation was not strong enough. So I don't know if it's that you attract, I don't want to call your partners weak because that's not what I mean, but I don't know if it's that you attract like I said, people. Oh, you know what song is coming through? There's a song by Yeba, Yebba, and it's called Stand. And in the song, she basically is asking her partner, like, can you stand the rain? When summer's gone and there's no use of yeah. You guys should listen to that song, honestly, because I feel like that's kind of your energy, where it's like you're looking for somebody that can be serious and like is not just looking to have fun. I think you are fun and you are youthful, but like maybe you're just looking for something a little bit more grown up. Because I am seeing healthy choices here. Some of you guys, you could even be young yourself, but you could have always been like this and always attracted partners that were their age, and it's like now you're getting older, and I don't know, there's just some difficulties there. But I'm seeing like with the lightning card, this is something that you're starting to realize. For some of you guys, this is what your past partners realized after you guys separated. So that can be difficult, especially when you see people showing up a different way for other people if it's not you. But I'm also seeing with this bottom part of the spread, yeah, your partners don't. I don't know how to tell you this, but like your partners aren't looking for a healthy relationship. This is your partner's energy. In fact, it's what your partners look for. So, I mean, you can read the cards. I don't like to, you know, use that N word there because, you know, I feel like a lot of the time in readings, like people take it too far. But just so you guys know, like everyone can display narcissistic traits and not be, you don't have to be a narcissist to display these sorts of traits. So I kind of feel like you may attract partners that I don't know if they use you or you feel used at the end of it because they could siphon your positive energy. We may attract like energy vampires, to be honest, like people that are always in this not enough energy where there's always rain and gloom and sun, and it's like the opposite. If you see like the different energies of these cards, this is you and this is the partners you've attracted. This girl, she's literally hunched over. She's hunched over. Okay, she looks good. Her outfit is cute, but still she feels like she's not enough. And this energy is just so different. They're happy, they're vibrant, their arms are spread out. You know, it's sunny. This motherfucker's probably in clouds and rain. So I just kind of feel like, I don't know if you're attracting people that constantly have shit going on, or I don't know. But I just feel like it's not healthy. These two cards are the energy of the people that you've had in your life, whether that be romantic. Some of you guys, this could even be friends. But it says codependency here. And it also says enabling, and it speaks about boundaries. You may even attract partners that have abandonment issues, so they stay longer than they deserve to be in your life. But at the same time, it's like they're hesitant towards actually having a real relationship. So they do things like this, like they probably create a weird dynamic in your relationship, whether they ghost you and want you to chase them, or, you know, you're the one having to break things off and they don't want to leave you alone. I could see either way for this group. So I'm sorry if that is the case, you know, because that can you know really taint someone's view of love. But I do feel like you're choosing to look on the brighter side, but some of you guys, you could have been scarred a little bit, and maybe you're a little bit nervous about getting back out there, or even if you're with the right partner, sometimes when you're with them, because maybe you've tried so many times and it just didn't work out. But I do feel like with the Cancer and the Uranus card coming down here that Spirit, what is this? Yeah, this is you as a partner. This is you as a partner. So you're looking for somebody that's mature. You know what's crazy? Is to me, like, sometimes Saturn reminds me of parents. It just reminds me of parents in general, because what are your parents supposed to do? They're supposed to put, some restrictions on you or whatever, sometimes to teach you, like, you can't always get what you want, or you have to wait your turn, or things like that. And it could be tough, but they're meant to teach you these, like, important lessons. And your parents are supposed to show you, either stop you from experiencing too much struggle, but also teaching you, like, just like kind of building you up as an adult. And I feel like some of you guys could attract partners that didn't really provide them with this energy. Like, for example, let's say that you attract partners that have always been spoiled, or partners that have always been enabled by their parents or whatever, and maybe they feel so entitled to your time or something like that, or it's just like immaturity. But the difference here is that I feel like this is you. So you're very nurturing. You want to protect your partners and be there for them and make them feel safe emotionally. And I feel like sometimes it can be at your own expense, especially if you're attracting unhealthy people who haven't dealt with their harsh lessons that they need to, like, grow up, if that makes sense. Like, I just feel like you attract partners that haven't quite grown up, and it doesn't even matter your age. It does not matter your age. I think I said this earlier, but it's like, just because you have gone through things does not mean that you've learned from them and grown from them. And I feel like you've attracted partners that have gone through a whole hell of a lot. And you, as this Cancerian energy here, does not have to be your sign. You could even have fourth house placements or something like that. You could have Saturn in the fourth house or whatever. But I just feel like you being this energy is like you want to be there for those people. But you end up feeling like a parent, or you end up feeling like you have to carry the weight of the relationship, and that's just not fair to you. And I also feel like with the Uranus card, this talks about radical change. And it's a lot of the time it's change that you can't even predict. It happens out of nowhere. But it is in larger astrological body, and it represents similar to Saturn in a way where it's like these things are meant to happen. When Uranus switches, it's like you cannot avoid the fallout, like I said with the Tower. And so I kind of feel like, how every child is supposed to leave home at some point, or expected to. Not every child, there are some people with, like, disabilities or, extenuating circumstances or whatever. But I don't know if it's just like they never quite get it, maybe you feel like, I don't want to say that they rely on you too much, because that makes it seem like you don't want to be there as a partner. And I don't think that's your energy, but I think it's more of a, like, and it's not even like taking you for granted. It's just kind of siphoning you out. Like, I feel like this is kind of like an energetic vampire, because it's like you may take care of these people, but I don't know if they're really giving you that back in return, at least when it comes to the emotional part of it. Like, some of you guys, maybe you attract partners that have money, but they're not emotionally intelligent, or they haven't really dealt with their emotions in a healthy way. For others of you, it could be the other way, where, like, maybe they don't have a lot of money, they are emotional, but you want to build a life with them, and that's just not possible. For others of you, it could have absolutely nothing to do with money, but it could just be that they're mama's boys, or they listen too much about what their parents say, what their friends say. They don't have enough confidence in themselves, or, I'm getting there could be a lot of different, like, energies when it comes to that. But now moving over here to, yeah, the true nature of your relationships here is the Uranus card. The true nature of your past relationships is that there was always something changing. You couldn't really predict your relationships. And I do feel like in some way, shape, or form, you should be able to, in some way, like, predict what your partner is going to do or say to you one day, or if they're going to stick around, And I just feel like you could attract very stubborn partners that never want to change, or partners that are a bit reckless or childish. And moving to the Two of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Let me see. Tell me about this, Spirit. Yeah, this tells me more about your past relationships, or if you're in a relationship right now, then this is your relationship right now. I feel like hold on, let me ask, Spirit, are you the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, you're the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is your past relationships. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Two of Wands, which is somebody who literally chooses and plans to take care of your partners, to heal them, to ground them, to be there for them. You may be a little bit more reserved in the way that you do it, but I do feel like you take care and you understand what hard work is. I feel like you try to be independent, but also show your partner that, like, you're not trying to be in the relationship alone, I feel like you try to be honest and upfront, and I also feel like you look towards the future. And we're not necessarily looking at how your partners are in relationships, but if, I guess you would know if that sounds like your partner that you're with right now or your past partners. Yes, I feel like your energy in relationships is good, but when it gets to a point where you're having to do this too much without anything in return, this is how you turn into. This is what you turn into. You start taking their thoughts as your own. And some of you guys, you just push away love altogether because it's dampened your spirit. So let's see what the advice is from Spirit for this group. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Devil, with the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, honestly, these are the partners you're attracting. Your advice is to notice these red flags in people and friends, period, before you even get that involved. Yeah, look, because there's the Magician and the Empress. I feel like what you're looking for is the Magician and the Empress. But what you have to, it's kind of like, you guys know how, like, if you're going down the road, there's a speed bump right before you get to, like, where you're parking to get home or where you're parking to get into the building. These are the speed bumps. But instead, you're, like, stopping on the speed bumps and you're only supposed to ride over them. Does that make sense? Like, you're attracting this. And that's fine, because when you're the Sun energy and the Empress energy and the Queen of Pentacles, you will attract people that will siphon you. You will attract people that will take advantage. You will attract people that will betray you or try to, or make you feel betrayed because they're giving you bare minimum and acting like a child. You're the Queen of Pentacles. They're showing up like this, the page. But you don't need a page. You either need a king or you need an emperor or an empress. Or at least another fucking queen. Like, you know what I mean? But that's not what you're getting. So your advice here is to pay attention to this. To pay attention to people that get down and they never get back up. To pay attention if whether or not these people are constantly giving you apologies, but not actually changing the behavior. To pay attention to anyone that's manipulating you, trying to use you for how much energy you give them, your time, your money. For some of you guys, it's your money. Yeah, for some of you guys, it's your money. For others of you, it could have to do with your body. Or where they think you're going in life. Like, I just feel like you should really, like, I don't know if in this group you don't ask a lot of questions. I feel like you should ask, like, a lot of questions. And you don't have to feel bad about that, because I feel like you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and maybe you're a little bit more reserved. But I feel like the way that people respond to straight up questions is everything that you need to know when you meet someone as a friend, as a business partner, as a boss, as a coworker. Like, for example, the very question of, are you looking to be in a serious relationship, before you start dating someone, the way that that person will respond, even in their body language, will tell you everything that you need to know. And I'm not saying that you need to, like, go through a whole fucking inquisition, but I feel like these are thoughts that you have all the time when you're in a relationship and you just don't bring them up. I don't know why. Maybe you don't want to overwhelm them, but honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, if you don't overwhelm them, it's just going to end up overwhelming you, and you're going to end up blocking your blessings and what you're trying to attract here, which is the Empress and the Magician. So I hope that resonated. If it did, give it a like. Come back for another reading on my channel. I love you. And now we're going to get moving with card number 2. As I said, some of you guys, you may need to flip the roles here. Like, let's say you were recently broken up with or whatever, and maybe this is how your partner was feeling. But for some of you guys, this is you who I'm talking to, who, you know, might need to, I don't even want to say change your standards, because I feel like you have good standards. I just feel like you spend more time on people that are trying to change, willing to change, going to change. But it's like, you can have somebody that's ready for you now, or, you know, at least just, like, not give those people so much of your energy and your time, if that makes sense. Because I feel like your time is very precious. I feel like you're a very precious person with the Sun card coming out in your energy. This is a ray of sunshine. I don't know about you, but I don't meet too many people like this. So I do think that you should be a little bit more, like, protective over your energy, not even just in the sense where it's like these people are trying to hurt you. Some of you guys, these people are addicts. They have bad habits. I don't know if they just not good for you. Like, they could get you in trouble, or they can make you feel really bad, or they could be really jealous or controlling, or maybe some of you guys, these people cheat on you, or they had a kid on you. It's just like, I feel like, I don't know, some of you guys, you're just like, you stick beside people so much, and it's like, there's no need for that, by the way. I mean, I'm not saying you're not a bad person or anything if you decide that you don't want to deal with X, Y, and Z, you know? So I feel like, yeah, that was the message for you, card number 1. I hope it resonated. If it did, give it a like. And now we're going to move on to card number 2. Yeah, that was a good reading. When I say that was a good reading, is that I didn't get any negative energy from you. All the negative energy that came out was on the sides of your partners, to be honest. So, I mean, that just should show you that this Sun card energy that you have within yourself is true. You should feel this way all the time. Because I do feel like Yeah, what did I say? You should protect yourself with the Seven of Wands. And look, right here is the players. Some of you guys, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's like your past partners knew exactly what they were doing. They knew what they were doing, you know? Meaning they knew that they were overstaying their welcome, or they weren't giving you what you deserved. Or for some of you guys, they knew that they were playing too many games. They were playing games with you. Because I did see the Chaser card come out, and that's like an unhealthy dynamic. Some of you guys, these people would stop talking to you thinking that you were gonna, like, they were doing some sort of like power play or some shit like that. Like, and that's just weird to me. I don't like that, but so you don't have to feel bad. These people need to grow the fuck up. Like, that's not how you make a healthy relationship. I feel like they're trying to create some sort of trauma bond instead of like a real emotional bond. Card number 1. So that was your reading. Let's move on to card number 2 now. Give it a like if that resonated. All right, card number 2. You chose the Passion card, and it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So we're going to be looking at your love life. Watch the intro if you want to know everything that's going to be covered. And right now I'm just going to start shuffling. Okay, Spirit, tap me in. Hold on. I'm going to hold the selenite for a moment just to get out of card number 1's energy and tap into the viewer here today for card number 2. Spirit, tap me into their love life, please. What messages should I relay to the viewer? I'm feeling really drawn to my rose quartz crystal right now, and I don't know why. And I also heard, ooh, look, this one flipped over again. I also heard Leo. So shout out to any Leos that are watching, or Leo placements, but you don't have to be Leo. I just heard Leo. So I don't know if that's a name or lion. I don't know. Okay, so tap me in. I also was hearing Cece earlier. I don't know why. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying one another. Or enjoying each other. What else, Spirit? What advice do you have for the viewer today? What advice do you have for the Axe with the Runner? Okay. Damn, I don't know who's watching right now. I don't know if you're single or if you're in a relationship. Let's see what comes out though. I guess it doesn't really matter. You'll take them as they resonate, but what are the messages that you have for the viewer? Okay, and the bottom of the deck we'll look at in a second. So this is the part where I tell you guys if you need a sip of water, get one, but I channel while I shuffle, so you can watch me if you'd like, but I'm going to be shuffling a few more decks before we get into your reading. Usually, I used to do blind pulls, but I feel like sometimes people like to see me shuffle. In my pre-recorded readings, you got ascending, by the way. In my pre-recording readings, I show my blind shuffles on like quick speed, so you guys might want to go check those out too. But okay. All right, Spirit. So can I know more about the types of partners they attract and like how card number 2 shows up in relationships? Tell me more about how they show up in relationships. How does card number... Hold on. Should I take that one? Yeah. Oh, awkward. Sorry. Just gotta make sure. I don't want to get the wrong message. What are they looking for in a partner? And how do they show up in relationships? Okay, Virgo. Oh my God. Did you guys hear me when I was saying Leo? And look, it came out. Leo literally came out. Whoa. Yeah, I was like, I don't know why I'm hearing Leo. And it just flipped over. It says Leo and Virgo. Whoa. Should I keep these? It says, yeah. Should I flip them? No. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. Interesting. What about these two? No. Okay. All right. Yeah, that was kind of trippy. I don't know if you guys saw that when I was channeling, and I was like, I'm hearing Leo. I don't know why I'm hearing Leo. And it came out. The moon. One more from this deck. Ooh. Okay, these two wanted to come out. Opposition and mutable. What's interesting is Virgo's sister sign, which is always your sister sign is always in opposition to you, is a Pisces, which they're both on here. Pisces and or Virgo and Pisces are in opposition to each other. They're sister signs. So I thought that was kind of funny that came out. Let's see what else comes out. I don't know if you're just this group. You're highly intelligent. You're very, very, very smart. By the way, you're very smart. I don't know if you need to hear that, but you are. Trine, angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. Trine. 120 degrees. That's 4 signs. So that's your modality, I believe. Okay. All right, let's shuffle. Angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. Tell me about card number 3 and how they show up, or card number 2 and how they show up in relationships. Let's see if the 3 number. Ooh, Page of Cups come out. Page of Cups. Okay, how else do they show up in relationships? I feel like you're very sweet. You seem very sweet and kind. Oh, look, as I say that, look, the Queen of Cups comes out. So you got the Page and the Queen of Cups. That's actually really nice. How else do they show up? Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, okay. The 9 of Wands. That's okay. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Star. Okay. Yeah, you could be very sensitive in this group. Very, very, very sensitive. I don't know if you can communicate this well. Oh, look, 6 of Cups. Oh, wow, 6 of Cups. Oh, damn. I don't know if in... Oh, look, 4 Swords. Damn, the 6 of Cups to the 4 of Swords is kind of trippy. I feel like your past relationships have been very significant for you. Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Star again. Whoa. The 5 Swords. Okay, so let's look at the types of partners you attract then. What's crazy is that you got passion, and to me, the Ace of Wands here is giving a lot of passion. With this lady laying down, I don't know. This is giving like sexual healer, or your energy could be healing to your partners. To me, the 4 of Swords is healing. The 6 of Cups is like the past, nostalgia, kind of childlike, sweet, genuine, but also fun and bright, and a lot of spark there. So let's see what's here. Separation. Damn, some of you guys might be missing an ex right now. Let me see what else comes out. Separation. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say that when I saw the 6 of Cups. But yeah, I mean, it came out. It literally says sadness and missing you, thinking about you, yearning and unsure of the future. Some of you guys, maybe your exes are missing you if you don't miss any exes right now. But flip the roles if you need to. Sword in the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Okay. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Oh boy. Okay, what's this? Oh my god. No way that this is here again. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys were watching the other group. I told you to choose one card for this one. But, we'll see. Girl with the snake. Love. One more. And healing heart. Okay. Hold on. 2 more questions. I feel like you guys are looking for a soulmate in this group. Feels like you're looking for the special one, like that one, the one. You know what I mean? You want to be happy with someone. You want to feel like you and your partner are meant to be together. You're one. You want there to be fun, though. You want there to be playful energy between you and them as well. And more than anything, I'm getting honesty and truth. Who you attract is separation. So you're attracting partners that embody this energy. You're attracting partners that, I don't want to say are going to leave you, but they leave. I don't know what happened. Like some of you guys, maybe your partner literally passed away. For others of you, maybe, hold on, let me ask. Yeah, they're unhealthy. They're unhealthy because it feels like I don't know if they mess up a good thing or they get cold feet. And the reason why I'm saying mess up a good thing instead of saying they don't know what they have is it literally says missing you, thinking about you. So you're attracting partners that even when they leave you, they can't get you off their mind. They still miss you. So I could see that you may have these partners entering your dreams. Some of you guys, you may still dream about these partners, or they have dreams about you. Interesting. So it could even feel like you still have some sort of tie with these people, like an energetic tie, a soul tie. Maybe there's some sort of like astral projection going on because I'm seeing the star with the Four of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. That's giving astral projection. Some of you guys may not even realize it, but I'm kind of seeing the High Priestess right now. The World, Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, ooh, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Whew, child. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I'm saying, oh, God, because some of you guys, the way you love is so deep and so pure and so genuine that I think that you may be attracting partners that, like, see this and, like, exploit it. And it kind of feels intentional. Like, it feels like they put on, like, a mask or a character for you. Like, you see the best in people, and they know that. It feels really unhealthy, but in a toxic way. I didn't say that in the other group, but it feels like intentional with this group. Like in the past, in the other group, I'll say that because I'm telling you to choose only one. I'm telling you to choose only one for this reading, so I will tell you about it. But in the other group, it was like their partner had issues and they were trying to get it together, but they just never got it together on time. But you're attracting partners I don't even feel like they say they're going to get it together. I feel like they just do whatever the hell they want, and you love them. So this feels a little different. Some of you guys, maybe you do put your foot down, but maybe they have a way of like, I'm hearing like inching their way back in. Like, I don't like this energy. I like your energy, by the way. I do. You seem very sweet, very inspired, gentle, compassionate, empathetic, nurturing, regardless of your gender. Like if someone were to tell you that, I don't know, I just feel like people can come to you with their problems. Like people can talk to you in this group. And maybe you have a hard time opening up about what you've gone through, but I feel like people can talk to you. This could be the group of people where people trauma dump on you all the time, even your friends. But I feel like you have a hard time opening up with the Nine of Wands because you've been hurt before. For some of you guys, you were hurt before you even started dating. Like this could have been something with your childhood, with your mother. Some of you guys, I don't know if this is you had a child or this is when you were a child. Now with the Virgo card coming out, I feel like what you want or what you look for in a partner is somebody that has integrity, someone that will care for you, someone that notices things about you too, someone that will help you without you having to ask, someone that pays attention to you, someone who is of service to you, someone who treats you well. They may not be the most lovey-dovey like you are, but you know that they care because they're there and because they show up for you. And because if you ask them a straight question, they'll give you a straight answer. Like that sort of energy, that's what you're looking for. Maybe some of you guys, this is what you need in a partner. Maybe that's not who you are at all, but that's what you need in a partner. Yeah, what you want is somebody that will build you up as they build themselves up. Now with the Leo card coming through, I feel like what you want in a relationship is somebody that helps you rebuild your confidence. Because I feel like you could have been bullied. Some of you guys, you were bullied. Some of you guys, you were with some sort of like violence or I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't know what you've gone through in this group. But I feel like you're looking for a relationship that allows you to show your more creative side, your more vibrant side, your more confident side. And you want a relationship that is loyal. Like you want a loyal relationship. And yeah, because I'm seeing truth here. So I don't know if you guys have been lied to or cheated on before. You want someone that will stick beside you. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm seeing ascending with sunglasses. Yeah, your partners act like, oh, okay, I see what it is. Your partners act like this. They act like they're ready for a relationship. They act like they're, willing to learn. They act like they're going to overcome everything with you. I wouldn't even be surprised if some of you guys, they tell you like those sorts of like sweet nothings, like you make me so happy. There's nothing that could get in the way. Like they basically what you want to hear. They tell you what your heart wants to hear, if that makes sense. But I feel like that's the reason why the sword and the rose is here. Because to me, when the sword and the rose comes out, it's cut the bullshit. I don't know if you like, there's some sort of like romanticization. What I mean by that is like, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you could have a partner that literally ain't shit, but you see the best in them or you love them. And that's what makes them a good person or that's what makes them special. You know what I mean? But what makes them special is how much you love them. But I feel like they take that love and they give you this like, yeah, let's overcome it or whatever. They may even spin the block after leaving you, telling you that they're gonna like work things out. But I don't know if that's actually the case. Some of you guys, this could have even happened with like someone you had a child with. This could have been something that your parents used to do you all the time. I feel like in this group, like the other one, I didn't even really think that they got apologies, but some of you guys, like you'll get fake apologies or fake, like, I don't know if you get fake people. Like, you know how I was saying romanticization and like, when you see things with like rose tinted glasses, this is your partner's energy. Your partner's energy is weird. Sorry, but literally it says gaslighting here. It says stalking, focusing out, looking, just watching you. So some of you guys, it's like they may even leave you, but they still check up on your socials or ask around about you or whatever to see if there's a new way in because it says preparing for union. Damn, I feel so bad for this group because you could have like trauma. Y'all might have trauma from this shit. Believe you me, I understand. Some of you guys, you could just be like, well, why didn't you just leave me alone? Like that could be something that you think about all the time. Like, why did they choose me? I'm telling you, this is why they choose you. You have been chosen. Like you've been chosen. I'm sorry. And I feel like in some way, shape, or form, some of you guys, though, I know how this can sound because this is completely out of your hands, but this could be some sort of karmic. You may attract a lot of karmics. Because I am seeing the Six of Cups here. The Ace of Wands, which is literally attraction. Now I'm seeing the Moon card. This says satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're looking for someone that can nurture you too. But I feel like you're looking for someone a little bit more earthy, and they don't have to be an earth sign. But what I mean by that is like, I'm not saying that you need someone to be all lovey-dovey with you, but you may need somebody that, is more practical, or maybe how like in some relationship it's like they're good at this, I'm good at that. Like I feel like you're the type of person where it's like you are looking for someone that's good at this and you're good at that, and you guys come together and it's great and you have a lot of fun because you're different but it works. But what I feel like you're getting is people that see what you're looking for and then portray themselves to be what you're looking for when they're not. So then that's difficult because how do you get out of that if someone is putting on a false mask with you in a relationship and you don't even realize it? It's different when someone straight up tells you, I don't care about you. And some people will, by the way, straight up tells you, I don't care about you. And you stay because you think that's going to change. But in your case, I don't feel like that is what happens. I feel like what happens with you is that they paint you a picture. And it's very moving to you. Okay, so with the moon card, tell me about the moon card, Spirit. How your partner act in a relationship. This is how you show up. This is how you show up as a partner. So you always put their feelings above your own. You satisfy their emotional needs at your own expense. But it also says that you nurture yourself and others in this group. So I don't know if it's just that maybe you are self-sufficient, maybe you don't need them, and that creates this sort of weird weirdo energy here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you attract partners that have never been unconditionally loved, and it's like they come around you and you just give it to them as if a mother would, as if a parent would, as if a father would or should. And there are some similarities in these piles, but in this group, I feel like the person or the people that you're dealing with are different. If you're in a relationship right now, maybe your relationship works because they don't do this with you. Maybe this is the energy of the past. But for some of you guys, it could be that this is what you're starting to notice. Yeah. Some of you guys, this is what you're starting to notice in your partners. That their mask is falling. That they are, I feel like in this group, actually taking advantage. With the Trine card, it says angelic support, harmony, and a perfect flow. Yeah, some of you guys, you attract partners that should just be your friend, to be honest. I don't know if they should be your partner. Yeah, I think you should take sex out of the relationship when you first meet your partners, by the way. And the reason why I say that is because in this group, I feel like that could be, I don't know, I heard entry point, but I also heard that it could be something you guys, like maybe there's a lot of physical attraction between you and your partners when you first meet. Maybe it's not on your side, maybe it's on theirs, I don't know. But to me, this is like when you meet somebody, you're still thinking about the sex you had with them or what they would be like in bed. I don't know if you're attracting people like that. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys, you had 3 people that treated you this way. That you cared for them, but they were only thing that was on their mind was this. And what's so interesting is that you guys saw me shuffle these cards, right? The Ace of Wands came out. It didn't come out in the other group. None of this energy even came out in the other group at all, by the way. But you guys chose the Passion card. To me, that's physical intimacy of any kind. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you're attracting partners that just want to be with you physically. And they know that. The thing is that they know that. And for some of you guys, it's sad because they know that you have some sort of issues when it comes to that, and they still do it. Cupid's arrow. Not today. Boat. And yeah, and some of you guys, it's like as soon as they get that, they leave. Or when they realize they're not going to get it again, they run. Yeah, look, they run. And then what do? They want you to do this. Some of you guys, you do this. But for others of you, they want you to do that. So what's your advice? What's your advice? Yeah, I mean, yeah, your advice is to cut them off when someone's lying to you. Your advice is to see through the bullshit, basically, and to be real with yourself and with these people about what their intentions are. Yeah. That sounds harsh. But you see how harsh this energy is on these cards? This is what Spirit's trying to tell you. I mean, the crazy part that they have Girl with the Snake and Love here is that I feel like... Hold on. Let me ask Spirit. Yeah. I feel like they're selling you this. I feel like they're selling you this. I see you've been hurt before. I would never do that to you. Even if they don't tell you this outright. Some of you guys, they don't even tell you this outright. And that's why I said you need to cut the shit and have like the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords is truth. Okay. You got the sword 3 times now. I think that's why I almost said 3. I said 3. I said, let me see if 3 comes out. You got 3 cards with swords on it. Some of you guys, you need to cut off these liars. Cut off these people that are putting on a show or trying to sell you a pipe dream. That's not true. It's just not true. And I'm not saying it's not possible. It's not true. Look, I said, what's your advice? 8 of Cups. Walk away. Look, know your worth. Stand up and walk away. That's what's coming through here. The Strength card, they're confident. They're loyal to themselves. They've healed themselves. And they lead the way. If they have to, they will walk away proudly with their head held high, because there's nothing wrong with you. It's everything wrong with those people that are carrying that sort of energy. Because I'm telling you right now, they know exactly what they're doing. It's not like people where it's like they don't realize that they're pushing their love away because they've been hurt before, and they just never seen a good relationship, and yeah, because sometimes people do go through that, and that's human nature. But for some of you guys, it's not that at all. It's that this was their energy the whole time. The Seven of Swords and the Star was their energy the whole time. Someone that will sell you a fucking dream, a con artist. This is a con artist, by the way. And they're really good at it. They're really good at it because they can read you. Yeah, this is hard to say, but you guys can be read emotionally, especially if you have issues with your parents. Yeah, so I feel like they sell you this. Like, I've been heartbroken too. You don't have to worry about me. I'm not like your ex. I'm not like your ex, baby. Look, literally says passion on this card. I cannot make this up. Some of you guys, they try to, it's like, I don't even know. They could even lie to you and be like, this sex is healing or whatever, because they feel like that's what you're going to hear or you're going to want to hear. But you know what they do? They fucking leave you and they start talking to someone else. That's sad to hear. That's hard to hear. That part came out harsh because I didn't even mean to say the F word, but it came out. It just came out. It literally says hoovering, by the way. It says hoovering. So, yeah. Literally, look what it says. It says no second chances, by the way. No second chances. You cannot come back. These people cannot come back. Whoever you're watching for, they cannot come back. Okay? Because this is who they are. This is literally who they are. Or who they will be with you. Let me look at the red flags. I'm going to show you guys the red flags real quick, so you guys know who I'm talking about, or, whatever. Figure out what deck to use. I feel like in this group, you need to hear this, because these people are displaying red flags. They are. I'm telling you, this is a rat. You can tell a rat. You can tell the difference between a rat and a mouse. You're attracting rats, okay? So, show me the red flags of a rat. And this one is going to be a little whatever, because you know how rats can scurry. Look, Seven of Swords. Look, I told you. I told you right now. I told you right now that they were a liar. Look, it came out again. The first card was the Seven of Swords. I told you this wasn't you. It was them. In the first card, they got to clarify. Seven of Swords. So some of you guys, they tell little white lies. They tell you little white lies that you wouldn't even give a fuck about. That's a red flag. Because why would they tell you a lie if you weren't going to care? Because they care. And they feel like it's going to mess up their plan. Their mastermind plan. They're dumb, by the way. That's why I said you're very smart. That was one of the first things that I told you. That you're smart as hell. You already know these things. I feel like you ignore these signs. And you need to stop because they know you're going to ignore it. Look, what else? Tell me the red flags of a rat. Tell me the red flags. Show me the red flags. I'm going to pull 5 cards in the bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles. They don't open up. They're incapable of being there for you emotionally. They're emotionally closed off. They have a wall. Yeah. 7 of Swords to the 4 of Swords. They probably don't even... You ask them a personal detail about their lives, their exes, their family, and they don't say anything. Because it probably make them look bad, by the way. You probably make them look bad. Some of you guys, you attract partners that lie about how much money they make. Or for others of you, they could... I don't know if they rob. I don't know if they're a thief. I don't know if they... Yeah. Okay, what else? Oh, shit. Hold on. What's this? The High Priestess. Didn't I tell you guys I was seeing the High Priestess? Oh, some of you guys, unfortunately for you, they may even come in when you're already in a relationship because they're emotionally unavailable. So they feel like, yeah, some of you guys, you're attracting partners that make it seem like, oh, I just want you to be with me. I know you're with them, but I'm the one for you. No, that's not really it. What they actually want is to not have the stress of being your actual partner. This is mistress. The High Priestess sometimes in negative energy can be a mistress, and it came out in reverse. So yeah, that's another red flag, is that if they think you're in a relationship or they know you're in a relationship, they still want to hang around you. Why? Because they don't love themselves. They're not looking for love. They're looking for sex. Yeah, the High Priestess can be very sexual, very alluring, very seductive. It's like they don't talk to you unless it's about sex. They only talk to you at nighttime. They lie to you about their past partners. They don't open up. Look, Nine of Wands. They try to make it seem like you guys relate. You've both been hurt before. Some of you guys, let me see what else comes out. What are the red flags? What are the red flags that they've been, I don't want to say missing, but that they need to actually take seriously? Take them seriously. Show me. What else? Ooh, look, King of Swords, emotionally unavailable. Some of you guys, they're condescending. They talk down to you. You never have an emotional conversation with them. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups. They're showing up as the King. They're not on your level emotionally. Like I told you, they're very smart, but it's like not smart when it comes to people. Some of you guys, they're a mastermind when it comes to reading people. And that's why I said you need to be careful, because these people can read you. They're like the dark empaths. Unfortunately, they can smell shit on you. Like they can just smell it. Unfortunately, look, Ace of Cups. Look how he's blocking himself off to this cup of love. You could offer them this cup of love all you fucking wanted. They're not even looking in the direction of the cup. They're not even paying attention to that. They don't want it. There's the type of person where you try to be lovey-dovey with them, or you try to say you love them or whatever, and they start talking about the weather, or you ask them when they're going to take you on a date and they come up with an excuse, or they have some of you guys, they have a plan. Like they have a plan, and it doesn't even take them long to figure out how to get you. Unfortunately, with this group, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the fact that you're attracting people that are just as smart, but they use it in dark ways. Six of Cups. Yeah. What did I tell you? They use it in dark ways. You're this Six of Cups, the positive. They're this in reverse. Very insincere. Very insincere. Well, let's look at your past and the things that you miss and that you want in a partner. Show you honestly the exact opposite. This is the type of people to use reverse psychology on you. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if these people will make a comment sometimes where it's like they seem like they just know everything. For some of you guys, the problem is that these people may fake like they're spiritual, or fake like they believe in something higher than them or something like that. I don't really think that's the case. I don't really think that's true. I mean, the first card they got was the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords with the High Priestess is a cheater. They're a cheater. They're a liar. Some of you guys, these are the types of people to like use, damn, I don't like that, but they use like shit in vain. Like, you know, those Christians that still hate on people and gossip about people or whatever, but they think because they say they're a Christian or whatever, that they're whatever. I'm not hating on Christians. Okay? I'm just saying, you know, there are some people that hide behind a title. For some of you guys, they hide behind a title. It doesn't even have to be their religion. Like, they don't even believe in that shit. They don't even believe in that shit. What else? Look, Two of Cups. They'll try to sell you this dream like your soulmate. And I'm hearing very, 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 very soon in the relationship. For some of you guys, it's more strategic than that. Ten of Pentacles, as I say that, they probably lie to you. Some of you guys, the problem is that these people are already in a relationship. Some of you guys, it's not even that they don't want to be in a relationship, it's that they don't want to be in a relationship with you, but they're not satisfied by their partner, whether that is with the sex, with the talk. Some of you guys, the problem is like you could even be attracting people, they don't think their partner's smart at all, but you have deep conversations, but they're not looking for a deep relationship because they're already in a relationship. They don't want to leave the relationship. Others of you, I don't know if they have to lie to their family about this. They have a secret family. The Two of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, the red flag is that these people are probably already taken, or you're already taken when they come and approach you. Red flag. Those are red flags, by the way. Any person that actually wants to be with you and actually has feelings for you is not going to stick around while you're in a relationship. They're going to wait until you're done and you know what you want. Trust me, I know. What else? What else? Because honestly, not even for nothing, but that's just heart-wrenching. It should be heart-wrenching to see the person that you want to be with another person. And I feel like it's very difficult for people to stick around and be around you like that, up under your skin, when you're clearly with another person. If they're able to do that, I feel like they're stuck in this King of Swords energy, and you don't want that. That's very, very, very off, in my opinion. It's off. Look, Nine of Swords. Some of you guys, they're cruel. They're immature. They know just the right thing to say to make you feel some type of way. If you feel like, oh, maybe they were just joking, they weren't. It was intentional. It's another red flag you're missing. Look, oh my God. Queen of Swords came out. Some of you guys, they're even complimenting you on how smart they think that you are just to play you like a fool. That's crazy. The Hanged One and the Four of Swords. Damn. Some of you guys, these people will tell you that they're healed. That's why I said it's like, I feel like they will literally tell you things. You see how many swords energy we got out? These are people that will tell you things, like literally tell you things, tell you what you need to hear, what you want to hear. It's very strategic. It's a plan. For others of you, it's they ignore you completely. And that's the reverse psychology of it all, is that they literally cut you off and still think about you, still miss you, by the way, because you're better than whoever they're with, or the people they tried to be with after you, or whatever. But somehow they make it seem like they need to have boundaries with you. Reverse psychology, by the way. This is gaslighting 101, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what else? Yeah, so these are the red flags that you need to notice. 8 of Cups. What did I tell you? And then they walk away. The red flag is that they walk away, or they're emotionally unavailable, or you feel like they have one foot out the door the entire fucking time. Someone that is going to stay, you'll know they're going to stay. You'll know. Out on the deck, look, as I say that, Knight of Pentacles. Someone that's loyal and dependable, you will know. This is you. Yeah, because the advice was the Strength card. Look, the 9 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you. And you're attracting this devil that can't take accountability, that will charm you, that only wants you for sex, makes it seem like you're everything that they want. Then they leave you, want you for sex again, come back, don't handle the responsibilities. Boom. Oh, but we're in love. Lies. Come in quick and hot, optimistic. Boom. Betrayal all over again. And then you meet this person or whoever it is that you're looking for. But those are the red flags, by the way. I feel like I had to get very like, but I mean, listen, you don't want this. This is holier than thou energy. This is, I know better than you. This is, I will never apologize. For some of you guys, I will apologize, but I don't actually mean it. I'm just doing it to keep the peace or to get what I want. Very like, yeah, because look, this in reverse reads people, can read people, will know just the right thing to say. The things that they say hold weight, like a judge. They decide whether or not that motherfucker goes back to jail or not. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know if they're very judgy with you. Some of you guys, they're very judgy. They're condescending of you. They probably pick out your outfits, the things you wear, the music you like. I don't know. I mean, I guess it'll depend on who's watching. But these are the red flags. Either that you have dealt with before, or that you are going to have come into your life and you're going to have to pass that test. Because I feel like these are tests. These are tests from the past. Some of you guys, you dealt with 3 karmics. Some of you guys, you dealt with 3 karmics. And you failed every time. But you're not going to fail the next one, baby. You're just not. So I suggest that you guys really think deep and hard, especially if you're in a relationship right now, if they do any of these things, even if it's slight. Because this is the type of person that can benefit from any sort of doubt. Any sort of doubt. So like if you ask yourself, if you find yourself asking, did they really mean to hurt me when they said that? Honestly, anybody that is meant for you, you're not going to think shit like that, by the way. So if you even, I'm not trying to say like give up on your relationship without any clear reason. No, I would never give you that advice. This isn't even a personal, it's a general. So take what's yours. But like, I don't know about you guys, but the best friends I ever had, the best partners I had, I didn't feel that way with them. But for others of you, that was the problem, is that you didn't feel that way, but you were not paying attention to the red flags. So you can't be in this romanticization energy either. Roses have thorns, okay, for a reason. You could be that rose, that delicate rose, and you have thorns. You have a kick to you. If you need to put these bitches in their place, then do it. Then do it. Yeah, some of you guys, you should do it. I wouldn't be surprised if every single time you talk to these people, you talk to them very kindly, very sweetly or whatever, but they would not be able to handle you how they show up with you. All these people out, what do you think they start doing? They leave. You know, I said this to probably karmics. Look what it says. Look what split. Karmic relationship. I hope you guys saw that. Because they're triggered by you when you call them out on these things. So that's the only thing that you have to do. I said something similar like that to card number 1, where it's like, you just need to be more upfront. In this group though, you need to call them out. Because it's like that energy where it's like you put a flashlight on a rat. What do? They scurry. Yeah, exactly. You put a flashlight on a rat, they scurry. Call them out. Shed light on their shit. Because they're not going to stay. They're not going to stay. They're just not. They're cold, they're damp, and they're actually really tiny. And you could stomp on them. You could even eat them because you were showing up as the lion. I think that's why I kept hearing Leo. And the Strength card came out twice. These people are going to regret it. Yeah, look, as I say, call them out, the Tower. They're going to regret it, for sure. But they should. They actually should. Because I feel like in this group, like I said, they're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. They're like coming up with a plan, strategizing on this shit. That's very gross. Actually, very gross. It's gross. It's actually sick as well. These people should get some freaking help, honestly. I just don't like when I do readings like that for people, especially when you're showing up like this. Because unfortunately, someone that is in the Nine of Wands energy, it's very apparent that they've been hurt. This motherfucker is bandaged. They're bandaged. The Strength card is different. You can't tell that they've been hurt necessarily because they look like a lion. But this motherfucker, he doesn't look like a lion. He looks sad, he looks scared, and he looks alone. Okay? But it's also paired here with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. So they take your sensitivity and your heart and your whatever, and they use it to their benefit. And that's really shady. And you should be more careful because these people don't care. I don't want you to think that they don't care about you in specific. They don't care about people. They're going to do that shit to another person. It's not your problem. Okay? Your job is to call them out and walk away. And for some of you guys, if you're in an abusive situation or whatever, sometimes you can't do that. I understand. You might just need to walk away. But, do it. It feels really not good for you. Like in the long run, I do feel like it would cause you a lot of damage, emotional trauma. You guys may need some therapy after some of your exes, to be honest. And I'm so sorry if that's the case because that's just so deep rooted. But, yeah. I mean, this is okay. There's nothing wrong with this energy, by the way. But you should be with someone that can help you turn the Nine of Wands into the Nine of Cups or something else. Like, yeah, look, y'all probably, y'all probably attracted a earth sign and a water sign that were like this. They knew exactly what they were doing. Or they could have had this in their chart, in their Mars. Like they could have an Earth Mars or water Mars, Earth rising, water rising. Water rising is coming through. I don't know why that just came through, but or they could have Earth and water in their chart. So maybe that, yeah. And if that is the case, then for some of you guys, you really thought one of them was the one because they were really good. Yeah, they were really good because you probably did feel an emotional connection to one of them. That person. Hold on. I don't know why the King of Cups is coming through here. Tell me more about the King of Cups. Show me about the King of Cups. Show me 3 cards to show me who the King of Cups is. Who's the King of Cups? How did they act? The Emperor. Yeah, that's why I said. Yeah, you probably, yeah. The Emperor. Judgment. Ace of Cups. To the 4 Cups. Yep. Look, the High Priestess is there again. And here's the World card, which is when you leave. You end something. Yeah, you probably attracted somebody that emotionally cheats. I don't know if this King of Cups is the type to emotionally cheat or they're emotionally unavailable. They start going after their dreams, their goals or whatever, knowing that they're not looking for anything serious and they want to spin the block because they actually want to have love, but you don't even want to be with them anymore. Or maybe the entire time they were emotionally unavailable, thinking that they were making smart decisions, that they were doing things out of love, but they were actually delusional. Look, the Emperor is literally facing the separation card. He's looking at the separation card. And if you guys know, like most of the time in the tarot deck, the Emperor is facing the viewer. He's not even facing us. He's facing the other way. He's actually looking in the direction of passion too. The passion is right on top of his crown. It's on his dome. So yeah, some of you guys, this King of Cups, you had good sex with them. Yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, yeah, that's usually what happens with the karmics. You have really good sex with them. Yeah, well, yeah, look, 9 of Swords. This person was scared. They were scared. They probably had nightmares, mental illness. 9 of Swords to the 4 of Swords is mental illness. Ooh, look, 10 of Swords. Damn. Yeah, this started with their family, unfortunately. Now they're hyper independent. They don't even want to be in a relationship because they're the Page of Cups too, but they need to work on it. They portray themselves like, okay, yeah, we're done. But just so you guys know, because I feel like you could have been like, what about so-and-so? If they have Aquarius placements or water in their chart, look, there's the Knight of Wands. They're very temporary. They're very sexual. They're very fun. They're adventurous, but they're not what you need. They're very intense, by the way. That intensity sometimes can make you feel like it's true love. It's not true love. It's a warning. Yeah, some of you guys, you need to hear that. It's like when you think you met the one and you're like, oh my God, I'm getting butterflies. Those are not butterflies, baby. Those are warning signs. Those are warnings. Please. Okay. All right, y'all. That was your reading. I might get back on later. But if that resonated, give it a like. Come back for another one on my channel. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.